today is the day, today is the day, today is the day that I do this for like the third time because I fucking did both the recording for Jubilee and the recording for Black Widow, and I hadn't realized, I'm yawning, I hadn't realized my microphone wasn't on for either of those recordings. Either of them. I was recording for the past 2 hours. Fuck. So now I'm gonna do this again. But I'm gonna... I can't. I'm gonna record this again. But when I'm done with this recording, I'm gonna record the team-ups and the Black Widow rework a different day. Because I can't right now. So I'm gonna look over everything again. Elsa Bloodstone skin. Very Marvel Rivals fanfare. MVP. Mr. Fantastic. Just recolored. Iron Man. Iron Pharaoh. MVP screen. It's actually really sick. More. No MVP. Venom skin. Looks very Demogorgon. MVP screen. Nice. This thing, Moon Knight and the Hood. I don't know what the relations are, but Cloak and Dagger. No MVP screen. I hate this fucking raccoon. But MVP screen. Alright, Mantis. MVP screen. Alright, Bucky. Or no, this is Ultron. MVP screen. Be kinda hot though, Deadpool. I like the way the guns look. MVP screen. Alright, and then this. Alright, look at the events. Now, this confuses me because I don't know what you're supposed to do here. It says fill in all the blanks, but when I can't type in the blanks. And return to scene to investigate and gather clues. But I don't know what that means. I don't know where I was supposed to go. Now, if I investigate this... Oh, wait, I didn't see this before! Black Panther, you have something you need to tell me? Yes, I used my Kimoyo beads to scan the Winter Soldier's mechanical arm and found an unexpected anomaly. The hive cell Bucky had previously absorbed are now laced with healing factor, and that did not previously exist in their host's body. Back when Hydra had me under their control, I did something terrible. Whatever it was, Bucky, I'm sure I've done worse. No, Logan, I think it was me who murdered your family. Wait, what? Wait, does this help me investigate this? Oh my god, wait, I see this now. While the heroes argued endlessly about the faith-harvesting engine, Wolverine grew sick of their indecision and went to Lazarus' chamber to examine Apocalypse's remains on his own. As he was leaving, he ran into the other living weapon. Is it Bucky? Is it Bucky? He claimed he needed to confess something important. Long ago, while under Hydra control, he had mercilessly murdered Wolverine's family. That shocking revelation awakened Blank's long-buried memories and threw him into a... Wait. For his unexpected demise, something triggered Wolverine inside him, sending into a berserker rage. Even through my telepathic abilities had waned, I could still grasp fragments of his memories drowning out in the seed of red. You're treating me like I'm some kind of criminal. I call him as I see him, Jubilee. I would rather die than hurt Logan. He's my best friend. One that happens to be drained of blood, just like your boss, Apocalypse, since you're the only other vampire here. As far as I'm concerned, you're the only suspect. These groves, they weren't made by fireworks. It's almost like they were gouged into a wall by some sort of powerful tentacles. A path of dried, dark red bloodstains remained on the ground. It has long since seeped into the flagstone, clearly not recently left behind. There are several faint marks along the edges of the sarcophagus. It is difficult to tell whether they are left by someone or are simply natural marks left by the coffin in the passage of time. While everyone else tried to figure out what to do with Apocalypse's faith harvesting engine, I went to check on the corpse of Apocalypse in the sarcophagus, which happened to be drained of blood. I think that's everything. I can probably solve this now. That shocking revelation awakened Blank's long-buried memories. Where's Wolverine? Wolverine's long-buried memories and threw him into, where was it? It was Berserker Rage. Berserker Rage. No longer able to tell friend from foe, he popped out his claws and attacked to protect its blank. Oh, to protect its host, this repentant soldier's mechanical arm instinctively extended blank tentacles of its own, and the blank drained Wolverine's blank and absorbed his blank. It absorbed his healing factor. We saw that. No, you're not Apocalypse. Okay. And the blank within drained Wolverine's healing factor. Hive cells. Oh, wait. Withdrew his blood. Incorrect. There's 2 incorrect. And the hive cells within drained his blood. Yes, I got it! But there's this one. There's still this one. What is this? If it's not Apocalypse, who is it? We got you. Is it Wolverine? Case closed. I did it! Well, Counselor, Emma Frost said, we have uncovered enough evidence to point towards a culprit in the death of Wolverine. Beyond a reasonable doubt, Daredevil replied confidently. We know that Wolverine chose to investigate the crime scene alone while we were all debating our next move. That's when he discovered that Apocalypse's course had been drained with blood. And somewhere soon after, he went into a berserker rage, Emma added, obscuring his memories and making it impossible for me to get a clear mental image of his killer. When Logan's body was discovered, he had lost all his blood as well, Daredevil continued, which caused some of our allies to jump to conclusions. But I prefer to stick to facts. And those facts point toward, Emma asked. Bucky, Daredevil said. He struggled to control himself since the day he was a Hydra asset, and it is clear that their more recent experiments on him haven't made things any easier. He's had a fair share of bad breaks, that's for certain, Emma said. But we've all got shadows of our past. That doesn't make us killers. In his case, it does, Daredevil said. But if you want more proof, I've got data from a Comeo bead scan showing that the hive cells in his body suddenly have traces of a healing factor, and that the gouges in the chamber wall, which match the tentacles that come out of his mechanical arm. Well, I think we have our man. Why would he do such a thing? Emma wondered aloud. That's what I was hoping I could find out, Daredevil replied. Logan's memory may be clouded, but you might be able to see into his. It will be a challenge, Emma admitted. As I said, my telepathic abilities couldn't function properly under the influence of that big metal ball. You wouldn't need it, Wolverine interrupted. Bucky's already told me the truth, the one he told me once in his chamber before anything happened. What is it? Daredevil inquired. What do you say? I murdered Logan's family, Bucky said, with a lump in his throat. His wife, his child. The revelation must have been that Wolverine... That revelation must have sent Wolverine into a frenzy. Daredevil surmised. A fight must have broken out between the two of you, which explains the marks I left on the wall, but that doesn't explain the state we found you in. But it does, Emma said, still reeling. He wasn't in control. The ancient entity inside of him took over, subjugating the mind of its host, and doing unspeakable things to its enemy, feasting on him. They both did everything they could to fight it, but it was no use. Well, that's one murder solved, Daredevil said, but sadly, it won't be the last. We need to move on. The question is, can you, Logan? I know all too well what it's like to be controlled by someone else, Wolverine said. And it ain't his fault, and something tells me we got bigger problems ahead. Anyway, all the rewards here, just like some sprays, a nameplate, and some units and chrono tokens. So, let's go into the practicing range for a second time, and let's talk about the girl, Jubilee.
The fangs are about to come out.
Alright, so primary fire is a large blast of fireworks that shoots at enemies. It's not insane on damage. It's also not crazy on healing either. But this isn't where her healing is most effective. Second, what is it called? Her second thing comes in, and is this thing. The more you shoot at it, the larger it grows, and it follows around other players. It goes to the closest player, and you can make it grow and grow until you can press E, E, which will mark everything in the area, and upon a death, it gives you an insane fire rate. That is where her healing is most useful. Grow it, ignite it, I get the fire rate. And it's massive. Her movement isn't insane for movement, but upon deactivation, it does shove enemies back and do damage. Now these things, you can throw them and grow them. But if you don't have your E ability ready, you can call them back and then simply throw them out again. The ultimate. So inside the area, they get healed. Upon leaving it, they don't get healed. But the balls also do heal them. And the balls, they do damage. Hold on, let me show you guys. The balls do damage. And upon adjusting the angle, you can shove enemies back. You can just spam this and force them back. Because it doesn't have to be the balls that hit them. It can just be you adjusting the angle. So I did this before, but we're gonna talk about the range. It goes to 30, and this goes really far back. So let's go to 40 meters. It goes to 40 meters.
Can't hide from me.
50 meters. It does go to 50. Now I can go all the way back in here like we did for Cyclops last time. We can still do damage, and I don't know how far back it can go, but it can likely go back very far. Now, you might see down in the bottom that I have a team-up ability active, even though I don't have a teammate with me right now. Now, Marvel Rivals absolutely changed how team-ups work, and I am not going to be going over them in this video. I'm going to make it its own video and likely have someone here with me to go over them. If you guys want to see all the team-ups and how they work, if the video is currently out at the time of watching this, I will leave a link in the description, or you can subscribe and be able to watch it when it comes out. Before we go into quick play, I want to test out Dive on Jubilee. I mean,
Game over.
she could have dive potential. Let's get into quick play. Test out Jubilee.
The right heroes could make all the difference.
Cover your
Oh,
ears.
god damn it. Dude, I've been playing Marvel Rivals all day. I'm so tired.
Cover your ears. Jubilee is here.
Let's do this shit.
Curing the mission area.
This is just a normal Tuesday in our family. Need to find that snack. I'm willing to help. Help me out. Help never hurt. Quite a display, Jubilee. I found one. Let the sparks fly. Speed back. Or don't. I feel so Ionic burst. It's much better. Oh, blade of dawn. Tick, tick, boom. Feeling way better already. Burst it in, boost it. You're welcome. Ouch, that hurts. Perfect precision. Help never hurt. Can't hide from me.
We've been discovered.
Face it, damn it. Got hit like a bird. Help never hurt.
Feel the wrath of the dragon!
A sniper? Just what we needed. You're welcome. I'll clean him dry. Tick, tick, boom. Let the sparks fly.
I'm silent because I'm tired and locked in. I'm sorry.
So let's let it go. Your powers are mine! Us against the world! Ouch, that hurts!
Feeling fantastic.
I hooked you up! Check your health, gang! Feeling way better. Energy core detonated!
Perfect precision.
Boost it!
The final 10 seconds.
Yeah, life energy! Yeah! You're welcome! Speed back!
Yo, I did pretty well there.
Epic victory! Big win!
Fuck that. Okay, thank y'all for watching. I'm ready to go to bed now.